Hi guys, welcome. If you're new here, my name is Elaine, and on my channel, I like to talk about bags from mid-range to vintage luxury. And as you saw on the thumbnail and title, today I'm going to be talking about my least used bags for the first half of 2026. So I do videos of most used bags. I usually do them seasonally, but I haven't really done least used bags in a while. And so I figured I'll just lump them into 6 months. And all of these bags I used a total of 1 time so far. They might be on the chopping block. I will also add cost per wear on here just so you can see how poorly used they are. All right, so we're gonna start with the ones up here. Surprise, surprise. This Kelly, I only used it one day. I think I literally used it for school pickup just so that I can get it on the calendar. Funny thing about my closet tracking app, it doesn't actually count the zeros. So there's a whole sample of bags or, items not logged onto calendar. And so I wanted to get it on the books, and so I did use it for school pickup. It literally just sat basically in the car. So yeah, I'm just not a top handle, ladylike bag kind of gal. I did do a video on topic on that. I'm not a Hermes, Kelly, Birkin type of person. It's just too formal, too ladylike, but I did want to get it on the books. So here it is, used once for 2026. It's the same reason why I use this bag. Got it on the books. This is a vintage lambskin Chanel from, I think, the 90s. It still has this beautiful gold ball. Again, it was not logged onto the calendar, so I used it just so I can get it on there. It's beautiful. It feels beautiful. I did actually include this in my best feeling leather tag video. I still stand behind it. It feels wonderful, but it's just not uber practical. I might have also used this just for a drop off or pickup situation. I know it's not really using it, but it gets out of the house, so I count it. All right, next, sort of the same reason for this Metier, though I actually plan to use this a little bit more because I really do need to do a Metier review. Beautiful leather. I actually forgot about this bag when I did the best leathers video, and this is a beautiful saddle bag, but as you can see, there is a ton of scratches, so it is fragile in that sense. It will patina. And this is after I had already done a round of leather CPR. So it really is a delicate sort of leather, will scratch very easily, but it is a useful bag. I do like the shape. A great shoulder bag, can also be a crossbody bag. I just never reach for it. I don't know why. I think it's worth keeping for now, at least until I really wear it out and do a review on it, and then I can figure out whether or not it's a keeper. But for now, again, I just wore it so that it's logged onto the calendar. Now we'll go to an oldie but goodie. So I have this bag for years and years now. It's one of my oldest bags in my closet tracking app. This is the Celine Soft Cube bag from the Phoebe Philo era. I think it was in 2018. It was like sort of the tail end of her tenure there. And it's in the color Amazon, and it's gorgeous. And this actually used to be my most worn bag. Before I had my kid, this was my most worn bag. Yeah, it's just, I like the whole shoulder strap, crossbody strap, top handle combo. It does fit quite a bit. I wore this a lot more during my blogging days, so I do have a blog post about it. I brought it out actually for old time's sake to see if I like it, and honestly, I don't like it anymore, which is sad. I love the color, I love the look, but these straps are so skinny that I think as I gotten older, it just fatigues me more, or my shoulder really starts to ache when I have such a skinny strap on my shoulder. So I think even with my essentials, this strap was a little too skinny, and I started carrying it like this. But even with the top handles, because they're so skinny, it's just not as comfortable. So to be honest, this is on the chopping block. I think someone here, either on Instagram or on YouTube, did ask for it, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to be letting it go on my fairly curated closet. It's hard because it was my most used bag, so why am I getting rid of one of my most used bags? But I just don't use it anymore, and I think just using this one time, 2026, kind of really cemented that for me. But I have to say, as for one of my most used bags, I think I used it over 100 times. There's only a little bit of corner wear on this side, and that's about it. I do always keep it stuffed. I condition it once a year. Like, I take really good care of this bag because it's been a favorite. I mean, I really try to take care of all my bags. But overall, yes, this bag has really stood the test of time. The wear and tear is very minimal. Still very beautiful. Along the same lines is this Loewe mini Lazo tote. So I did get this, I think, early last year or end of the year before. It was on my sort of wish list since 2009. So I've been really wanting this bag. And then when I got it, I used it a ton. Again, I brought it out for 2026, give it a shot again. And it really hurt. Like the little crossbody bag strap, ooh, which I don't have right now. I must have unclipped it and took it off. Anyways, that was really painful. So then I did take this off of my mini hammock hobo. It's a Loewe strap. And it totally works because it's sort of the same color. And then I used this and it was much more comfortable. So that's a good thing. I'm not letting this one go just yet, even though I'm not using it that much. But I hope with this strap, it'll make it a lot easier to carry. So yeah, this one's staying. Another Celine actually that I haven't used in a while, ooh, dusty, is my Celine Trio in beautiful burgundy lambskin. This one I did get secondhand a couple years ago from Brandier, and I love it. I love the large size. I think when I did my one and done video, this was the one Celine that I chose, which is unusual because I do have a lot of old Celine bags, but I feel like this is way more useful right now. I haven't used it much this year. Again, the skinny straps are not doing me any favors, but I do like to use it either as a clutch or sometimes if I double up the straps, I can use it as a short handle or even a shoulder bag. So it's a really versatile bag. I probably won't be getting rid of this anytime soon. I also really love the color, but I think it does need a little bit of a conditioning. It feels a little dry. So I'll probably do that after this video. So this is my Louis Vuitton Noe bag in Kenyan Brown in Epi Leather. This is actually my movie theater bag. So I guess I only really saw one movie in the theaters in 2026. Which one was it? It was definitely a kids movie. And I took this bag out, put all the water bottles in there, extra jackets, snacks, whatnot. And so I have this here. And then just recently I added this little Papillon, mini Papillon bag that actually came with a Papillon 30 that I sold to the Real, but they did not want this. They said it was altered. So I don't know. But anyways, either way, it kind of works, you know, it looks cute. It's a little mini bag. Oh, and then so I decided to put, never know if I ever see a tearjerker or my kid has a nosebleed. So I put some tissues in there, which just about fits. There's a cute little accessory for my Noe bag. Definitely not getting rid of this. It's my workhorse. I actually did a Louis Vuitton Noe comparison with the Hermes GM Market Tote. It's a very similar style of bag, very similar sizing. And then I said I like the LV one better, so then I actually just went and sold the GM Market Tote. Every movie I see in the movie theater, this is the bag, so this is definitely a keeper. As well as this old Berenia Evelyn one, which I currently have as a shoulder bag. I haven't used this in a while. I'm actually, in general, have not been using this color of a bag lately. I've been going more for like darker browns, navy, or some like bright fun pop of color. I was really big into this color, I would say last year or maybe the year before, but I think it's a little too warm for me. I prefer cooler tone bags, but it's fine. I mean, I'm never gonna let this go because it's Berenia. It looks great as a shoulder bag. It fits really well. It's also great for traveling because it packs pretty flat, but then it can fit everything. And then like even if I wanted to carry like my vlogging camera or whatever, it all fits in here. Man, how many bags do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh yeah, so these are 10 bags. I've only used once in 2026. Another one of these is this Prada bag. So I got this, I think maybe end of last year. I was looking to do a product comparison review, and I thought this was really interesting, very subtle, you know, made out of their signature nylon. And I did also really like the really long shoulder straps. I thought, oh, that's pretty useful. And of course, it's very lightweight because it's Prada. It does come with a cute little charm on its own that is just sewn in, I guess. I'm not very familiar with Prada. I don't really have a lot of Prada bags. This is actually my only second one, but it fits quite a bit. I don't know why I don't really use it. This would actually be a good rainy day bag. It has no leather, just pure nylon with the logo just stitched in there. I'm not really wedded to it or anything, so we'll see. But yeah, I only used it once. And then last but not least, and this is because it is really new to my collection, it is the Margot Trifold from The Row. I did do a review of it when I talked about the Astra, so I didn't get its own dedicated review. It's quite an obscure bag. I think it was never really popular. Maybe it showed up for like one season and then never made, because once you put all your stuff inside, everything easily falls out. Just love the pebbled leather, you know, very well made. I also really love the rolled handles that they did on this. Unlike the Astra, it's actually rolled handles, and it's really comfortable over my shoulder. A little bit heavy because of the pebbled leather, but overall, fine. It's only on this list of 10 because I just pretty much got it. I mean, true, I did also just get the Astras and the Machino Boston bag, and I used those, you know, a couple more times more, so it's not just one time this year. I do have a bunch of bags I have not used at all this year, or not at all, period. It's those bags in the never worn list. So I could go over those in another video, but for now, these are my 10 least used bags of 2026 so far, of which I'm pretty sure one is going, possibly two. I just don't really like keeping bags if I'm not using them. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!